So y'all, me and somebody had a conversation the other day, and we were talking like how people think just because they don't cheat and just because they don't verbally abuse you that they're a good partner. And I just want to highlight there are other ways that you can treat a person like shit. Like, you don't have to cheat on them to make them feel like shit. Like, just because you're present and just because you don't cheat and just because you don't cuss them out or whatever the case may be, that don't mean you a good partner. It's deeper than that. What about the support? What about the love? What about the comfort? What about the security? What about all that? All that is a part of making somebody feel like somebody. Relationships are not easy. It's always work. And what I'm learning is a lot of people don't really want to put the work in. And it's scary. It's scary. Everybody want old school love, but don't nobody want to put in that old school work. And I don't know how to feel about that. It's almost like there's really, if you find somebody on a genuine path as you and can reciprocate the energy that you give in those areas, man, you better hold on to them. Whatever little shortcomings they have, you better learn how to work that shit out, because it's weird out here. It's weird as fuck out here. When I tell y'all, like, I don't gotta tell y'all living it too. Like, this shit different. And then it's another thing for somebody to treat you like shit and still cheat on you. It's another thing for them to be verbally abusive and cheat on you. And we women sitting here settling for that. And these men are settling for that. Like, men are verbally abused more than women are. Like, and we don't talk about that. Why? We don't talk about it. That's a whole nother topic. Nobody wants to talk about it. Like, these men struggle. They suffer. And literally in silence usually. Because they can't go to nobody. And the shit is sad. Like, I don't know, y'all. I lose hope more and more every day for this generation. For us. Like, it's just weird. And then a lot of women will sit there and tear a man down. Like, verbally tear him down. And then wonder why she can't have the man that she desire to have. It's because he don't feel the need to be who he need to be for you no more, because you done already fucked up his ego. Like, we women, like, I've heard women tell men like they weak as fuck, or you just an ain't shit ass nigga, like all kinds of stuff, and then you want him to turn around and be everything that you need. How can he? You done bruised everything. You done bruised the man's whole ego. He don't even know who the fuck he is no more. Like, he's second guessing everything about himself. Like, these men, I've met so many men along my journey, just conversations, just talking, and they'll come to me for advice, or they'll inbox me about, certain things, or like, I'll compliment them and they'll be like, man, like, you don't know what that just did for me, because I haven't heard that in a very long time. And these niggas got somebody, so I don't understand. Like, and then women be sitting there, men ain't this and men ain't that, but y'all made these men this way. Y'all made them who they are. And yeah, there are some of us out there that just never did that to a person. But there are a lot of women that do. Like, y'all tell them they weak. They ain't got nothing going for themselves. They don't do this. They don't do that. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never an uplifting thing. Why are you not encouraging that man? Why are you not speaking life into him? Why are you not loving on him? Like, they need affection too. Why you don't scratch his scalp? Why you don't rub his back? Like, why you don't make him feel like a man? Why you don't just listen to him? Why you don't just talk to him? Like, they need it too. They need the same things that you need. They half the time they want the same things you desire. You just don't give it to them. And then we go and we say, well, my man don't do this, and he don't love me like this, and I need him to love on me like this. But you done made it impossible for him to feel comfortable to do that. He don't even know how to begin a conversation with you, because he don't know. He already got in his mind it's gonna go left. Like, I think I saw in the media recently, Shaq said, don't talk to a woman about nothing. Do you know how fucking disheartening that is? To have a partner and they can't come to you about nothing? That man is on his, like, low and low. He's at his lowest mentally, and he can't come to you to talk to you and confide in you? Like, do y'all hear this shit? Like, it's weird. It's scary. It's mind fucking boggling. It puzzles me so bad. Mind y'all, I'm not the perfect person. I have my shortcomings too. But I learned to analyze and recognize when I'm fucking up, and then I can correct myself. But one thing with me is, you're not gonna treat me like shit and think you're gonna keep getting the same me. You don't get to do that too many times. Cause see, I'm gonna change more and more every time you fuck up. And it just happens self-consciously. Like, I don't intentionally do it. It just happens. I start to crave you less and less the more you fuck up. Because the fuck ups that I'm talking about is fuck ups you can't come back from. It's just, it is what it is. So in my mind, whenever I start, if I ever get disrespectful with you, it's because I'm on my out. It ain't no other way around it. Because I never feel a need to disrespect the person that I'm with. I don't never want that man to second guess himself because of me. I want you to feel just like the king you are. I want you to walk in your essence. I want you to walk outside with your chest out and know you the shit. And if I can gas you to fuck up every chance I get, guess what I'm gonna do? Babe, you fine as fuck. I love when you do this. I love when you do that. Man, you do this so good. You take care of the kids. You make sure they're good. I love when you do that. I appreciate you so much. It's simple shit like that, y'all. It's really that simple. Man, you'll see that man walk different every time. His chest will stick out farther and farther. It be us. We be the fucking problem. But we so selfish and so self-centered, you can't even see past the fact that he's really trying. He's really trying to give you all the things you need. But you are standing in your own way. You are being your worst enemy right now. It's not always them. It's not. Sometimes you create that monster that you have based off of how you treated him. I'm not blaming nobody, but baby, we got to take accountability. Everybody plays a part in somebody's wrongdoing. Unless they just an ain't shit ass person and they just out here fucking up. But when you're in a relationship and a person change or they not giving you, it's deeper than just, oh, I don't want to. Most of the time, somebody who gives a fuck about you is deeper than I just don't want to. Sometimes people will start off doing things and then over time they just dwindle down and stop. It's not because that's not who they are. Sometimes it's because you made it that way. They're no longer comfortable doing those things for you. I know that's how I am. And it goes from everything from the smallest things to sexually to physically to everything. Like, the more and more you fuck up with me, like them big fuck ups, I start to crave you less and less. I stop doing things little by little. Like, it innately happens. I can't. Eventually I'll hate you and I'll leave you alone. Sometimes I will love you until I hate you. Because it takes me to settle in that for me to leave you sometimes. And I know that about myself and I'm working on that. However, it's the same way with these men. Y'all can't just keep tearing them down and expecting them to be what the fuck you want them to be. Who the fuck gonna do that? That would be asinine. That would be psychotic. Why would I keep giving you more of what you already don't appreciate? And that goes for them too. Like, women, we gotta take accountability. Sometimes we the fuck up. We are not always good women. Y'all think y'all good women for sure. I can admit I was an ain't shit ass woman. But I took the necessary steps to learn and to grow. And I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And I'm proud of the woman that I am today, because the woman I was a couple years ago, baby, I treated niggas like they were disposable. Oh, I don't like the way you talk to me. Dead. Block. Oh, I don't like the fact that you said that and that ruffled my feathers. Dead. I don't need to talk to you no more. And I would do it without explanation. I wouldn't even text you or call you and tell you I'm done with you. I just block you. And then I might see you in the streets and you're like, whoa. I don't owe you nothing. But in all actuality, I got the right to do that too. If I want to move the fuck around, I can. However, I know now everybody's not disposable. And y'all will learn that too. You're going to end up a lonely ass soul if you treat everybody like they're disposable. Yes, there's billions of people on this planet, but there ain't billions of people who are going to treat you like somebody. You're going to come across 1,000 scrubs before you meet a good one. And them 1,000 scrubs going to run your ass through the mud. And when I tell you it's not worth it, it really ain't worth it. You'll start to think that all men the same because of the people you keep running into. But that's the bed you laid in. So then you have to make that bitch up. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, listen, that's my TED Talk for today. It's a little long, and I don't care. If you love it, listen. If you don't, if it's a word you need to hear, listen to it. If you don't, cool. Keep them fucking moving. It is what it is. Oh, well.